Hi everyone, welcome to another Plan with me. This is Elise of Plan with Elise, and today we are going to be planning in my Classic Happy Planner, my currently page for the week, not the week, my currently page for the month of December. So let's take this off the discs. Okay. If you didn't watch my video from yesterday, I put this little piece of washi tape here so that I know sort of when I'm in frame, because I think I keep going outside of frame and I don't want to do that to you. So I have this kind of, hopefully this will be better. Okay, I want to use something that I've been holding off for a while. For my September monthly, you may have seen me use the Plan Anything box of sweater weather. Here are some of the pieces that are in this beautiful box, and I used it for September so I could showcase it since they were kind enough to send it to me. But I've been holding it because it wasn't sweater weather in September. It was so hot still here in New Jersey. But now we are officially in sweater weather, and so I really wanted to use this for the monthly. So I don't have much of an idea yet about how I want to use these besides somehow wanting to use these hexagons. So the first thing I want to do to kind of give myself a clean slate is I'm using my Papermate Dryline Ultra, which is my favorite whiteout sort of, I guess correction tape is the proper word, right? I want to use this to cover up this little note section. I know I still do have the lines here and this dot grid, but I think that that'll give me a little bit more of a clean slate. So I don't have a ton to write down in December, so what I'm thinking I want to do is kind of line this area with these hexagon stickers. But I'm going to start off by putting that kind of offset. I love using hexagons in my planner. I haven't done that in a while. I used to punch them a lot and put them in my planner. I haven't done it in a plan with me because it takes quite some time, and I don't know if you want to watch that or I want to film it, but I have a hexagon punch from Fiskars that I love, and I used to use consistently. Okay, so I'm going to start out kind of putting these here. I cut this one in half so that I could make sure that it wasn't, that it's somewhat even. When you are putting hexagons down, if you want there to be spacing, you just kind of have to make sure that you're putting them sort of evenly. This one I'll cut also, and I am saving the pieces that I cut so that I can fill them in with extra space later on if I'd like. It's a little bit easier, I mean that's sort of crooked, but it's a little bit easier to do this on dot grid because it kind of gives you a line to follow that of course I did not follow, but we know how I am with straight lines. Okay, and then let's get this one down. These are really pretty. I love these colors. If you're not familiar with Plan Anything, they have great subscription boxes that are seasonal each month, so definitely take a look. Let's cut this one. And while they did send me this box, I don't like make anything if you buy from them. I just genuinely really like their products. Okay, I have that one now on the side. Let's use this light blue. And then this tan color. I think that has to go down a little bit more. And I do have a thought for these lines in a moment. So, okay, let me take one of the half cut up ones. I put them on wax paper just to keep them to the side for now. Okay, and then I need a color here. Maybe I'll do the darker green. Okay, and then I'm going to use the other half of these stickers to kind of fill in and make this a straight line across. I will need to cut up one more. So let me pick what color will work here. I think this will work Yeah, this one will work. So let's cut that in half. Here. Okay, now I just want to trim off this edge right here. I also love how this looks with the contrast of the black. I think it's just really nice and crisp and clean. Okay, so there was also, let me look at these pages. They're double-sided, so you can use whichever side you want. This also could have worked here because these are small, this scrap of paper, but I didn't use it, so we're not going to. Now, there's 2 sets of washi in here. This one, let's kind of put this down so I can take a look. I think that if I use more of this, it'll just be a little bit too much. So I think I want to use this green floral. I know that that's on, there's a blue floral, and there's this cream one. Sorry, I'm making a mess over here. And there's also these flower stickers. Turn these over again. This is more, I thought this was more of a blue, but it's a green. Okay, let me figure out what's next. So what I'm kind of just thinking about is I do want to put some boxes in here that will sort of emulate the Currently, which is kind of where the name of this page came from. Let me get my Celt of a Plan sticker book so we can figure out how many boxes I need. So I have loving, eating, watching. Okay, let me do listening to. I'm gonna take these out so I can plan it, because I don't always use every single one of these, so more the ones that are just like applicable to this time in my life in this month. So there's listening to. I'm not reading anything. I am loving something. We'll get to that. Sometimes these can be tough to take off the pages because they're printed on really, really thin sticker paper so that it looks like Heather wrote in your planner. So it can be a little bit tough to take them off. Listening to, loving. There's thinking. Hoping, maybe hoping. Okay, so maybe I'll do, wonder if there's planning in here. Let's take a look. Even though those aren't part of the actual Currently page, or the Currently ones, there is planning. Of course there's planning. Okay, can't put that on that back side there. Take another sheet. All right, planning, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 2 more. Let me look, because they don't all have to be like ing words. Let's see. Like create social may work. Let's see. Celebrate, those are the days of the week. Okay, let me do another flip here. I feel like there were, let me see, sorry, I'm just like, oh, I can't, oh, there's wine in this sticker book. I didn't realize there was wine. I need to use those. Okay. I saw some social media ones in there. Let me look again for those. I have 4 right now. I feel like I want more than 4. I do have, let me pull it out, Heather's first sticker book, which I think has these also, but they may be, they're bigger words. I don't know if they're the same, if it's all the same words. So let me take a look through these. Those are the days of the week. I usually stick to the second sticker book because they are smaller, but Okay, shopping list I'm intrigued by. I need to use that because I'm doing a lot of planning and shopping. Oh, you know what? Shopping actually is going to work here. Okay, so that's 5, and I need 1 more. Game, I don't need game. Planning we had. I'm sorry, this is taking so long. Maybe I can do celebrate. Okay, so now I have 6. Celebrate, shopping, planning, listening to, loving, and hoping. All right, so now I just need to find a way to incorporate them in this page. I would like to do maybe boxes. I wonder if I put this washi up here, if that'll be too much with the hexagons, or I could do the floral. Let me decide here again. I know we just went over this, but I need to do it again. There's this blue, that's too big. There's this one. It's not the right color. I might be able to use the cream. I ripped a lot of this because I had used these florals in my September monthly, which, if you want, I can show you. I will, unless I already took it out, no. I will say I really didn't use it much because I had a lot going on in September personally, and so I never ended up filling in this spread, which I'm kind of bummed about. I wish I did because it's beautiful, but it was a really difficult month for me, so I didn't use that. But that's how it came out. All right, I think it'll be too much to use those, so I'm trying to find my paper trimmer because I'd like to cut up, where is it, this washi a little bit, and my favorite trick to do that is with a paper trimmer. So I have this American Crafts one here. You know what, I don't think this is gonna work. It would have worked in my old paper trimmer, but I don't think these sides come off. Yeah, that won't work. All right, never mind. We're gonna do another plan. I'm sorry, this video is becoming a little bit of a disaster. So, I'm feeling a little stuck right now. I wonder if I need to start over and just use more of these florals. What I could do, because I do have another planner of 2020. Let me pull out. Wait, I think I already used those pages. I think that's December 2021. Okay, we're gonna figure out a way to make this work. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking out a currently page from this planner. You are in the right place. That is, I don't remember which planner it is. It's a dashboard layout. Wait, I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I started this. I just need to stick with it and get it done. So let's come up with a plan. Okay. How about this washi here? I don't know why I'm struggling with this so much. I usually don't have this much trouble with currently pages. I think it's the hexagons. I don't think I should have put them down. I think I sort of set myself up for disaster there. I wonder, all right, if that wasn't that hard to pull off. Let me see if I can pull these off. If I can pull them off successfully, I may just start this video over so that you don't have to watch the first 15 minutes of something that didn't end up working out. I know I did that in my big planner for this week where I changed my whole concept. So let me get these stickers off. I hate to waste these, but it's just not working. Whoops. I'm gonna rip a little bit, but I think I'll be covering it up. I'm not that worried about tearing this page too much. Oof. Except that it's probably going to be very wrinkled when I finish with this. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Okay, so I think I can probably do the rest of this somewhat quickly if I just stick to a plan. I'm looking up at my phone. It's been 15 minutes and 46 seconds. So I think that I'm probably going to leave this in case you just kind of want to see what didn't work out. Sometimes people would like to see that. I'm probably going to get a lot of thumbs down for this, but it's okay. I can handle it. All right, I want to cut this paper right here, which will give myself enough room to kind of put this across like this. That'll work. I could maybe, no, I think I'm going to do it directly across the entire page. So I had anyway, my, oh my goodness. Okay. I swore I just had this. There it is. Adhesive tape runner. Put this down. And I think I'm going to end up doing this one pretty similar to how I did my November monthly, or my November currently page, where I used the scrapbook paper to kind of cover up this whole section and then put, whoops, some boxes over them. Okay. I have to be careful about how I do this because I want it to be even. All right, great. Now you're going to see a little bit of this current week's spread in here. I've written a little bit down, but not much yet because it's early in the week. Let's trim this a little bit better. I probably should have just used scissors for this part. I may have to do that. And then this one. I hope I'm not losing my planning groove. My December monthly I filmed and I already did and I absolutely love it. So hang in there with me if you feel like I'm losing my groove because I'm finding it. I'm finding it again. All right. Oh, that's very pretty. See, I kind of love now how that came out. All right. Next up, I want to use Avery True Block label sheets. I'm just pulling one out now so that I can kind of punch squares onto this, but I'm going to speed this up so that this video doesn't become ridiculously long. All right, before I put the stickers down, I want to punch this page so that I know where the lines are. Okay. A good trick, if you're punching kind of blindly like I am, is take the back of your paper punch off and line it up here so that you can see the holes. I think that's perfect. It's not really working the way I hoped, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, not perfect, but fine. It's probably my life. Okay, and this way I can see where the holes are here so that I'm not putting stickers over there. The reason that I use the Avery True Block label paper for this is because the backing of them is gray, so you can't see through it when you put these stickers down. which is important to me when I'm putting it, especially over a patterned paper like that. Wait, I think I put that down too fast because I needed to kind of space them out and make sure that I had enough room. Let's see. I'll need to kind of put this one, this seems bigger than those now. Okay. I'll need to sort of put this one on the side here to give myself enough room for these with spacing in between. There we go. That works. It's kind of plain looking, I think, but hopefully once I write in it, it'll brighten it up a little bit. I think it will. Because this way you can still see, I'm sort of covering up the flowers, which I didn't mean to, but you can still see the pretty paper that's underneath it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, my friends. All right, first up, listening to, and I decided what size to print, to cut these boxes based on this sticker, listening to, because I wanted to be sure that I would have enough room for that one sticker. So I took the longest one and used that as my guide. Hoping, loving. Shopping. This is a fun one. The planning sticker is small. I can't imagine that this, what is this, the first sticker? I can't imagine that this bigger sticker book doesn't have planning in it. Let me just see how that size matches up, right? Because would Heather make a sticker book that doesn't have the word planning? The days of the week, the months. Okay, maybe this one doesn't, but the next one does. So I will just be dealing with a smaller sticker here, which is fine. It doesn't bother me that much. Okay, and celebrate. Okay, great. Pen time. So I'm using my Sharpie S-Gel 0.5. So listening to Heather's podcast, which, guess what? I'm on it today, if you were watching it on Friday, November 27th. So definitely go take a listen if you haven't already. If you're watching this later on, visit Kel of a Plan to listen to her podcast on all places where podcasts are played. I'm going to have to, I think, write this down here because I didn't give myself enough room. I was so excited to be on it. We talk about being ants, budgeting, setting up your budget, what first steps you need. So I highly recommend you listen. We had so much fun and doing it. Okay. Hoping. Honestly, I kind of said something similar, I think, last month, but I'm hoping life will start to return to normal. In terms of COVID. And I'm aware that it may be a new normal. But I want to hug my family. I want to have a sleepover at my new apartment with my niece and nephew. Okay, one thing I am loving right now is apartment prep. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I have a planner for that. So I'll be moving on Monday, December 28th, and there's a lot of prep work to do. And it's fun because it's all fresh and new and exciting, and I feel hopeful about it. Okay, shopping. This is kind of similar. Shopping for my new apartment. Okay, planning. I'm kind of planning for my new apartment too. But instead, this is December, so we will write planning 2021. I don't know where this year went. Now I'm actually glad that I put this in the middle here because it kind of gives it some space, but I kind of want a thicker line here. I'm going to use my Papermate Flare just to draw over that. I will say for some reason the Papermate Flare kind of, what's the word? It bleeds a little bit. It's not bleeding through the paper, but I don't know if you can, I feel like there's another word where it kind of just like spiders out a little bit. Maybe that's the word. I'm not sure. Okay, celebrate. This got a little messy because I used the Papermate Flare there. Let me see if I can clean up this line here using a little bit of, I may have to go over that again afterwards. Okay, celebrate. I'm going to celebrate possibilities because anything is possible in a new year. Even if it's an entire repeat of this year in terms of a pandemic, an election. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Please. There's still a lot of possibilities. You know, you take control of the things you can and you let go of the things you can't. So I want to celebrate those possibilities. Okay, now I want to put something down here. So let's see. I don't have birthdays. Holidays are already right here. So the big thing, I guess, in terms of a date to remember, we will do that this way. Is my most exciting date for this month. You know what I also should have written at one point, so all of this wasn't about my apartment, but I should have prepped for the holidays. Haven't really done that because there will be holidays, but my family won't be getting together or anything. Also shopping. I may put a sticker over here because I am shopping for the holidays. I thought of that at some point and then I totally forgot. Okay, I think it may be fun. I wonder if I can do this. Maybe, oh wait, there's a sticker in here. That's the same pattern if I have the room for it. I didn't really plan this properly. Let me see, let me look at these other stickers for a second. Because I would like to be able to bring in more of the floral and more of these stickers. Okay, that has the rose, it has this color in it. Maybe I can just kind of put this flower here. Just sort of bring that in. This is a thick page between the scrapbook paper and the label paper. All right, Monday, December 28th. Yeah. Moving day. Nice, big, and bold. With an exclamation point. Okay, now I want to adjust this shopping sticker real quick. So, cover up this part here. Okay, shopping for the holidays. And I do have a video on my channel of my holiday shopping tracker for my budget and making sure things ship and they're wrapped and they're sent. What was I using this for? I wanted to cover that up again a little bit if I could. It got a little messy, but I'm fine with that. All right. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I think this is a really pretty page. I'm happy with how it came out. It's soft. I love the colors. Thank you again. I would love if you took a moment to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.